Hello, we are once again back with our daily reading exercise. It was not done for 2 days since I was not feeling well, though I continued with my uh, pledge of doing the videos, speech videos every day that I stuck to. And but this, I'm back again. Sorry about that. So the chapter today is cleaning fossils from the complete guide to fossils and fossil collecting. Thank you for calling me an idiot for reading this every day. I mean the name of the book. Cleaning fossils. Rarely some fossils fall out of rocks in almost perfect condition. All they need for this is buffing with a soft cloth and a discreet label, but in most cases the specimens benefit from some judicious preparation and sympathetic cleaning. Before rushing to clean and prepare a specimen, there are some questions to consider. Is it really worth a place in the displayed collection? Was seemed like a fine example when you were removing it on the field some time ago may not now seem quite so marvelous. It may have been eclipsed by a specimen you found subsequently. On close examination, it could have small flaws or chips. It might be very similar to a specimen you have already prepared or obtained. In these cases, it might be worth saving for your general background or reference collection, but without too much time spent on preparation since it will probably not go on display. How much should it be cleaned? Leaving some surrounding rock or matrix in place may add artistic merit and character to a fossil. Take some time to look at real specimens in museums and exhibitions, and a photograph of specimen books and on website. See how sometimes only a portion has been exposed and cleaned up. The result can be more dramatic as the fossil appears mysteriously from its background, while at the same time providing enough scientific information for firm identification. This is strange. This is something that is giving a message and the information of fossils, as well as you are preserving its identity of being excavated out of rock. So that's a contrast, but that gives a message. I loved it. The workspace for cleaning and preparation, you need a clear working space with a hard, non-slippery surface such as wood, which does not matter if it chips or dents. Beware of fragments of rock flying away from the specimen as you work. Some preparators arrange series of long, low, upright panels around the work surface like fencing to stop this from happening. Plenty of light from a couple of desk lamps, one on either side to minimize shadows, is important. Try not to place the light sources on the opposite side of the specimen from yourself, otherwise the areas you're working on will be shaded. Goggles for eye protection against flying shots is also strongly advised. Experts usually clean smaller fossils while looking through a magnifier lens on a stand or through a binocular microscope. This helps to protect your eye and prevent eye strain as well as giving a closer view. A fishing tackle box or a toolkit case with small drawers and compartments makes a good container for tools and equipments. Similar, many compartment cases intended for items such as screws and bolts available for do-it-yourself and hardware outlets are very handy to store your specimens while they are being prepared. It helps if you're a room or corner to leave this equipment laid out in place rather than having to set it all out and then pack it away again after each session. If tools and specimen can be left out, covering them with a cloth or sheet will prevent dust gathering, which tends to dull the color of fossil and obscure detail. Cleaning with chemicals. Often, a fossil is different in mineral composition from the matrix around it. If the fossil is much harder, it may be possible to brush away soft matrix. Perhaps after softening or soaking it with water, you could test soak unwanted pieces in water or perhaps a dilute solution of vinegar, which may soften or dissolve calcium-rich matrix while leaving the fossil untouched. Fossil from the seashore may be soaked for a few hours in a watery weak solution of bleach. This helps to remove the salt. Again, try these techniques on an unwanted piece first. Another chemical method is acid etching. Acid etching. Kits of acid etch equipment or solution can be purchased from specialist fossil suppliers. This is a fairly complex, time-consuming technique and involves handling potentially harmful chemicals. Good ventilation is essential, and other safety precautions are also necessary. Sometimes, local paleontology club members band together to research, purchase, and set up each equipment so that it can be used during careful monitored communal sessions. Physical methods. When removing rocks and matrix by physical means, it is advised to study the head and shape and contours of the fossil, where the matrix probably ends and the specimen begins. This can be done by consulting guidebooks and fossil identifiers. When chipping carefully with a lightweight hammer and narrow chisel, making sure the specimen is well supported so it cannot fly away or slide off the worktop. More delicate tools include awls, bradawls, dental picks, and mounted needles for removing smaller particles. Even general household items such as cotton buds and paintbrush can be used. Power tools. Power engravers, drills, or sanders can save much time. Dental drills and modeling power tools often have tiny circular saw blades and fine file like braiders for gradually and carefully removing adherent matrix. With all these methods, pause now and again to clear the dust. Take a wider view from several angles to check progress of the work. Power tools throw up a lot of dust and debris, so wear a face mask to filter the air as well as the usual protective goggles. That's all for today. This chapter was cleaning fossils. Thank you.